in LA, my home state, because I was nominated for an Emmy. I'm nominated for Outstanding Stunt Performance, the first year that stunts are being recognized as individual performers. So it's amazing. I'm excited, and it's for my work on Lovecraft Country. And I've said it once and I'll say it again. Lovecraft Country was one of my favorite projects I've ever worked on, like ever worked on. So I'm just really happy. I'm super ecstatic because, yeah. I like to say it's all like in alignment with God's plan. I feel like I'm operating my purpose because I know the no's that I had very early on in my career. I know the obstacles and hurdles that were kind of set before me. So none of that stuff stopped me. I stayed, persistent and adamant about what it is that I'm trying to do, where I'm trying to go, because this is bigger than me. I feel like what I'm doing is so much bigger than me. And yeah, so I'm just like, this is all God. This is all God, all God. Because when I found out about the nomination, I had no idea what was going on. I came back to my chair after I was on set, and my phone was blowing up. It was ringing. I had all these text messages, and I was like, what is going on? Everyone's saying, congratulations, how exciting. And I'm like, what are they talking about right now? I have no idea what all these people are talking about. And then I Googled after I asked somebody, and they were like, oh yeah, your nomination for Lovecraft. I thought it was like stunt ensemble, because the SAG Awards actually recognize outstanding stunt ensembles, but this is the first time where someone is recognizing individual stunt performers. So I did the Google and I did the research, and I saw that it was me individually being recognized for my work on Lovecraft, and I was like, thank you, Jesus. California girl, I'm from Cerritos, Gar High School, Gladiators. Yes, I went to UC Berkeley. Go Bears. When it was the Pac-10, I was the WAC-12, but I still bleed blue and gold. But yes, so high school, I was very athletic. Like, I was voted most athletic. Senior year, I was voted Miss Gar High School. I did club track. I've been just highly athletic, involved in sports my whole entire life. From high school, I went to college, UC Berkeley, as you said, and I was also a student athlete. So I did track and field at Cal. I did the hurdles and heptathlon. And so people were like, what's the heptathlon? It's like what Jackie Joyner-Kersee did. So I basically was a little Jackie Joyner. Heptathlon is 7 events. It combines field and track. So I did that. And then after college, I did a little bit of bobsledding on the U.S. national bobsled team as a brakeman. And it was from then I made a transition into doing acting. I started doing athletic modeling, sports modeling. I did a lot of print work for like Nike, different campaigns. I was acting all the time as like the jock. So I'd be like the jock on a show, the track athlete on a commercial, the runner, the basketball player. And then I basically transitioned into stunts after that. I have always been athletic. I've just been naturally high energy. Track is literally the foundation of like my entire being. I did club track as early as I think 8 years old, I started running track. So I did it all for youth. I did track in elementary school. I did track in middle school, high school, college. Just athletics has just been the foundation of my entire life. So being a stunt performer is kind of like, wow, because I did not know about stunts when I was younger. I didn't know a stunt person. I didn't know what stunts were until I watched the movie and saw all these credits at the end. So it's really like, wow, it's fascinating because there's so much athleticism involved in stunts. But my whole entire childhood was full of athletics. I started in this industry as an actress first. I was doing athletic roles. So I would be the jock. I was a basketball player in a movie. I was the runner. I was doing commercials, like Nike commercials, Nike print jobs. So I was always acting first. And then I transitioned into stunts. And and once I did that transition, I picked up Taekwondo. I started doing basic tumbling. Like, I learned how to do a backflip, a wall flip, because I didn't know anything outside of like a cartwheel or a round off. Like, I really did not know how to do anything that required me to put my hands back and flip over. Like, I didn't. So once I made that decision that I was going to pursue stunts, I hired a private gymnastics coach, and I train like 3 to 4 times a week. Yes. When I'm doing a stunt or like presenting with a stunt, I know that my training and that my stunt and safety team has done everything possible to make sure that this stunt is going to go right. So I'm never going to follow through on any type of stunt where I feel like I'm scared or I doubt myself. Because as an athlete, like I did track, so I would equate that to like getting in the blocks. Like you get butterflies when you're getting ready to do track or run a race, like I did all the time. But that butterfly was not, it wasn't a fear. It was like, oh my God, the race is going, let's go. As soon as that gun goes off, boom, I'm out, right? So I kind of look at the stunt like that as well. Like, okay, got to do it. I'm going to be on this wire. I'm going to be blasted 30 feet down this hallway. It might hurt a little bit, but I'm not going to like die. I'm not going to, severely hurt myself. I'm not thinking like that because I know I'm trained. I'm a trained professional, and it comes with the nature of the job. That's what I do. I'm getting paid to hit the ground. My job is to make sure that I'm hitting it properly, on mark, on target, on cue. I mean, it's stunts. When I started out, I would be on set and I would probably be like the only female in the group on the shows that I was working on. Like it would all be guys. Like I would be sitting there, the stunt crew, the stunt team, and I'll be like the only chick there. And so it has changed and progressed over the years, but I definitely remember my early years being like the only chick on set and would be happy when I saw like a friend of mine, oh my God, you're here. Like, what are you doing? Like, this is crazy. But now it's starting for me. This is my experiences on the shows I've been on. It's a little bit more like diverse now as far as like men and women. I've seen a balance on the shows that I've been working on. I feel like my first big stunt job was like, wow, thank you, God. Like everything is starting to work out. Everything is going according to plan. I put in the work. I've stayed driven. I've kept being persistent and my drive, because that's the athlete in me, right? The athleticism has provided that foundation of don't stop, don't give up, keep moving, pursue, 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 drive, drive, drive. So I was like, wow, this is great. And that was like a multi day, or like it was like a 3-day contract that I got for like this really big one that I got. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, it's not even just for one day, it's like 3 days. Like, so I'm like, yes, this is a 3-day contract. So yeah, it was nice. It was, for me, confirmation that I am operating in my purpose. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I didn't sacrifice any morals to get where I got. I stayed true to myself. We have definitely made a mark as far as Black women doing stunts. I have been able to talk to some of the veterans before me, but I would say for this new generation of people coming up, yeah, I mean, we're out here because back in the day, and they're still doing it now, you used to have these paint downs where they would paint a white girl black because they said they didn't have a qualified stunt woman of color or a qualified Black stunt woman. Well, you a god doggone lie right now, because you got a lot of us in all different shapes and sizes and skin tones and everything. So there shouldn't not be any more of that. Okay, we did a whole movie. I was in it, Black Panther. Okay, if you need a Black girl that's bald headed, we just showed you about 8 of us. Okay, so there's no need to be doing any paint downs because we are qualified, we are skilled, we're highly athletic, and we're Black. Okay, so you can find us. We out here. Okay, we out here. Okay, y'all Google everything else. You can find us. Okay, so yeah, so it's just awesome. Representation does matter. Now you have Black girls who can look at Black women and see them on screen in very fierce and strong and educated roles, positions, athletics. Yeah, it's awesome. I would tell my little young Black girls who want to pursue anything in this industry, whether it be stunts, acting, makeup, hair, I don't care. Do not sacrifice your morals for anything, okay? You don't have to sell your soul. You do not have to do the casting couch, whatever they want to call it. You don't have to do any of that. It's okay to say no, because sometimes the power is in no. I am sitting here talking to you through this 10, 11-year journey doing stunts, and I can sleep at night. I didn't sacrifice no morals. I didn't step on nobody's back. I didn't lie to get to where I need to be. This is all through hard work and my faith and trust and dependence on God. So that's what I would tell somebody. Do not sacrifice your morals. You ain't got to lie on nobody to get no job. You ain't got to cheat. You ain't got to steal. You ain't got to sleep with nobody. Put the work in. Your skills will speak for themselves. The talent will speak for themselves. And your faith, it's gonna work out. Speak it into existence. You claim it. I'm very big into my faith. I can't say it enough. I'm very big into my faith. And I know that my faith, along with my dependence on God and me walking that line of believing in myself, working hard, okay with saying, no, this ain't for me. No, I'm not going to do that. No, that's not right. That has got me here. It really has got me here. And I can sleep well at night. So I am currently working on a project. I signed my NDA, but I will say 2022 is about to be on and popping. I got a lot of work coming out. I just did another project as well. But yes, I'm just very happy and I'm excited. But you will definitely see more of me in 2022. You can find me on Instagram at Hollywood Lady J. That's Hollywood LadyJ. And then I'm also on Facebook, just my full name, Janisha Adams Ginyard. I mean, I have a Twitter, but I'm not very active. Is anybody active on Twitter? Okay, yeah, okay. It's like, I got Twitter. Look, if you want to find me on Twitter, you can do Hollywood Lady J as well, but I'm super active on Instagram and my Facebook. That's a really good question. I think across my entire journey, the years that I've spent in this industry, I've just further confirmed to myself that it is okay to say no, and that it is okay to stand on your ground and stand on your morals. It really is. Because I truly believe that there is no blacklist bigger than my God. So if you're mad at me for being honest, if you're mad at me for calling you out for being unsafe, if you're mad at me for calling you out for doing something completely immoral and wrong, that is on you. No matter how you try to talk down on my name, it will not trump what God has for me. And I think this is what this has confirmed for me.